Hey, you guys, welcome to Spirit, God, and the Universe. This is episode 3. In today's episode, we are talking about spirits. The title is You Are a Spirit. Do you know that you are a spirit? A lot of people don't. So, in this episode, I am going to give you a visual of what a spirit is. Okay? Now, when a lot of people think about spirits, they think about people who have passed away. That is their reference. When you pass away, you become a spirit. Some people call it angels, but angels are actually different. Okay? Angels are different. We will talk about angels. So, to give you a visual of what a spirit is, think of a balloon. Okay, now this is in reference to us as human beings. You as a human being, think of yourself as a balloon. Okay, now when you blow the balloon, it becomes bigger, it becomes inflated, if that's the word. Okay, when you put air into the balloon, it becomes bigger. So think of yourself as a balloon. Now, even though you can see the balloon has been inflated, but the air that you put into the balloon, you cannot see that air. Even after you bust the balloon, you cannot see the air. All you can see is the outside, which is the balloon itself. The balloon itself is just like a vessel. So your body is like that balloon. Your spirit is the air in the body. Okay? Your body is the outside of the balloon. Your spirit is the air that you put into the balloon. Now, you cannot see air, but you know that there is air. Right? You can feel the air, but you cannot see the air. So when you think about a spirit, think of your spirit as the air, and think of your body as the balloon. Okay? Your body consists of your brain, your hands, your feet, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, the inside of your organs. That is your body. Okay? Now, your spirit is the connection between you and God. Your spirit, the spirit that is in your body, which is basically the air that is in the balloon, is your connection to God. Why is your spirit the connection to God? Because God is a spirit. God exists in the spiritual realm, which we know as heaven. Heaven is a spiritual realm. You can only get to heaven once you leave the body. Once your body is no longer in use, then you have access to the spiritual realm. You have access to heaven or wherever else may exist that you will go. So think of heaven or hell as the spiritual realm where spirits and angels and other creatures exist. Okay? Your body, like I said, you are the balloon. And when you put air into the balloon, the air in the balloon is basically like the spirit, and the balloon itself is your body. Okay, so think of it like that. Everyone is a spirit in a body. You are a spirit in a body. Your spirit communicates with God, or rather, God communicates with your spirit. Okay? God communicates with your spirit, not your body. Okay? Because we have we have the spiritual realm and we have the physical realm. We as human beings, we are in the physical realm. So anything that is in the physical realm, you can see with your eyes. Okay? Anything that is in the spiritual realm, you cannot see with your eyes. You cannot see with your physical eyes, but it exists. Spiritual realm exists. Even though you cannot see the spiritual realm, like I said, if you think of yourself as a balloon with air, the air is your spirit. The outside of the balloon is your body. Now, you know there is air in the balloon, but you cannot see the air, right? So think of your spirit as such. There is a spirit in your body. You cannot see it, but sometimes you can hear it, right? You can feel it. So you are a spirit. Okay? You don't become a spirit only when you pass away. You are a spirit in the body. Okay? Now, when God wants to communicate, God communicates with your spirit. Think of your spirit as the communication line between you and God. Now, your body is controlled by the brain. Okay? Your physical body is controlled by your brain. The left side of your brain controls certain parts of your body. The right side of your brain controls certain parts of your body. The front controls certain parts. The back controls certain parts. Okay, so the body itself, the functionality of the body is controlled by the brain. Okay, so within your body, you have your brain and then you have your spirit. You are the spirit in the body. The body is just a vessel. Okay, the body is a vessel. Your mind is telling you one thing, and then your spirit is trying to communicate the right thing to you. Okay? Your mind, within your body, you have your mind. Okay, so your mind is saying, do this. Now, the mind, the brain, everything has to do with the body. Okay? It's all connected to the body. Your spirit is connected to God. Your spirit knows everything. Okay? Your spirit has the answers to everything. Your spirit is the one that God is giving information to. Your spirit is the one that God is communicating with. And your spirit is trying to pass that information on to you. Okay? But because of the world that we live in, you are so distracted by everything. Your mind is distracted. Your body is distracted. So it becomes very difficult for you to for your spirit to really get to you. Okay? So, like I said, you are a spirit. God is a spirit. The only way that God can communicate with you is through your spirit. That is why, because the physical world is so distractive, it's so busy, most of the time, the best time for God to communicate with your spirit is when you are sleeping. When you are sleeping. that is why the best time for God to communicate with your spirit is when you are sleeping. When you're sleeping, your body is not moving. Your mind is not controlling you. Your spirit does not sleep. Okay? Your spirit does not sleep. So that is the best time for God to communicate with your spirit. Okay? Now, people that are very strong, that have strong spirits, are able to receive messages from God even while they are awake. Okay? These are the people that are very highly intuitive. Okay? They are just aware. They are highly aware of their environment. They can feel, they can sense, they know things. Okay? These are people that have very strong spirits because God can give them information at any time. Now, people that have very weak spirit, that they're just so distracted. They can't, these people are very distracted. Their mind is all over the place. They are not able to receive the messages from their spirits. Okay? But for the most part, for people like that, God communicates to most people while they are sleeping. God communicates to everyone while you are sleeping, because your spirit does not sleep. He gives you information that you need to know, that He'll tell your spirit. He'll give it to your spirit, so that when you wake up, you should have this information to guide you, to protect you. Okay? But because of the way some people wake up, when they wake up, they don't remember their dreams. Like, if, the alarm clock wakes you up, you're waking up in a shock, somebody's shaking you, you just So a lot of people don't remember their dreams at all. Now, people that are very alert, very aware of everything, most of the time they remember the dreams. But you have to remember, if you don't write down your dreams, or you don't repeat your dreams to yourself, like the way it happened, you are going to forget it within the first 1 to 5 minutes. You are going to forget it within the first 1 to 5 minutes if you don't repeat the dream to yourself out loud, or you don't write it down. You are going to forget it. Now, the reason why we don't remember our dreams is because we're back in the physical realm. And like I said, the physical realm is full of distractions, it's full of noises, it's full of everything. Your mind, things running in your mind. There's so many distractions that even if you try to remember your dreams, you're going to forget it. That is why it's very important when you wake up, if you remember your dream within the first second that you wake up, write it down. Write it down or say it out loud to yourself. Once you say it out loud to yourself, it's going to help you remember it. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for listening. This is the 3rd episode, and this was about spirits. You are a spirit in a body. Okay? Thank you so much for listening, guys.